professional.
Oh, you see the purple check mark.
Whoa. Should I drink my coffee like this?
No, you're gonna spill it on yourself. You don't have Twitter, damn it.
Nope, don't have Twitter, sorry. TJ Mondo. Don't follow him on anything.
And then you complain that you don't have any presence on social media. I'm gonna shame you for that, you know.
I don't care. Go ahead, try it. I'm shameless. I'm absolutely shameless. You can find that out.
Music will go off when we go live, so. Oh, the sock's gonna. I think Sock's can hear us.
This.
Yeah, I don't know if that worked actually. Oh. I muted the wrong thing.
Yeah, thanks for muting me.
You're welcome. Hi. Hey, Mark, how are you? So, this is my partner, the rare and elusive DJ Mondo. You're going to actually get to see him today. Yeah, because I don't know how to use Streamlabs OBS, so I muted the wrong thing, so I'm smart. Hey, I'm the pro streamer here. Good morning, everybody. We'll be on in a moment. Just doing some things on the back end, like destroying the pile of change on my desk.
I'm drinking this delicious coffee. DJ Mondo's special blend.
I'm the pro streamer, y'all, with the check mark, and I fucked that up. Good morning. Alright, and if you have questions, throw them in the chat, or not on Twitter, because I won't see it. I'm not looking at Twitter. But yes.
Question number one. What the fuck is he doing there?
So this may be the first. This may be the first and last time we do this experiment.
I appreciate and enjoy your confidence.
Alright, I'm turning off the music, because it's too early for oons. I've got
Never too early.
I got a little bit of a headache, so too early for oons.
Hair of the dog.
Yeah. Apparently you have someone in your chat.
Alright.
Hi. No name. Good morning. All right.
Thanks for showing up.
Alright, they're probably a troll, though.
Alright.
Yes! No, not in my stream. Yes, here we are. This is my partner, DJ Mondo. He wants me to say DJ Mondo instead of his actual name.
Exactly.
Because he's off the grid. He doesn't have Twitter. He doesn't have... Well, he has Facebook. So this is an interesting experiment. DJ Anon. Now you're DJ Anon.
DJ Anon. This is my first Twitter live stream. This is a...
We're not on Twitter.
No, I'm sorry. Twitch live
Oh my
stream.
God, I quit.
This is how unlearned I am with my first Twitch live stream. A joint mission between Cypher of Tyr and DJ Mondo's Rave. And so we'll see how this goes. She doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in this, so
we'll see how this happens. Hey, Sunny.
So save the tape. This will be your highlight reel for my first and last Twitch stream.
Lord. Anyway, the reason we're doing this...
DJMondosRave.com.
Are you advertising in my stream?
Social media links. You can see my YouTube channel.
Are you advertising in my stream?
Yeah, I sure am. Anybody,
that.
anybody who will listen, anybody who will get me above
Hey,
44 YouTube subscribers. So,
Wow.
So,
Wow. See? Socks told on you. You said you have no social media links.
all right, rock on. If you go to that site and you hit the menu at the top that says social, that's where you'll find them.
This is what I'm starting my Saturday morning with, y'all. Good morning. Hey, Base. Good morning, Furwick. Hi, J.A. Yes, Mark. So, DJ Anon, as we're now going to start calling
Oh,
you.
come on. Now, the first thing you do is undermine the name that I'm trying to make for myself. This is why I don't do this.
I love you.
So,
No, so DJ Mondo and I talk about a lot of things, and I talked about this early in the stream before, about boundaries and social media presence and stuff like that, because we are very polar opposites in this. I have a Twitch presence and a Twitter presence and other stuff, and DJ Mondo, he actually exists. And my cat just chimed in. Genki has something to say too. But we talk about stuff like boundaries, and I've talked about it on the stream before. And so we wanted to have the kind of a conversation here about that, because I feel a certain way about social media and boundaries, and DJ Mondo has different views. So share your views, because they hear me talk all the time.
well, I think it's important to talk about the differences in what we're pursuing, which is probably one of the reasons why we have so many differences. You have a livelihood that's kind of tied to social media and kind of being out there and being connected with people. Me, I don't. This is just a wildly, weirdly expensive hobby for me. Now, my beat is basically making music beats for my YouTube channel, and sometimes reviewing DJ gear and iPad music apps and things like that. That's kind of my beat. The stuff that doesn't have any real social relevance to it.
Oh, thanks, Traeger, for gifting that sub. You can keep talking.
And also, I got a day job that takes care of all of my finances, so I'm not really kind of pursuing this as a financial pursuit. And my financials are not really tied to it or anything like that. So that's one of the reasons. But Cypher's a bit different. She has a life that kind of depends on social interactions and things like that, and also for gaming and things like that. I'm a casual gamer, but she's really into gaming and has to be for the kind of things that she pursues. And that's one of the reasons why we have some fundamental differences about how we use social media and how out there we want to be on social media.
Right, because in my case, my name is tied to everything. So my real name and Cypher of Tyr are everywhere, versus DJ Mondo, whose real name is not really out there at all.
DJ Mondo.
Hey Raz, good morning. So yeah, and for me it's like, what I do is very tied to the community. I mean, I stream, I do panels. Oh my god, Socks, DJ off the grid.
I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna cut this shit off.
Hey, Sim Life.
See, the thing is, when you don't have your real name out there, and all you have is the fictitious character that you're trying to create, and then somebody comes in and undermines that name that you're trying to create, what's the point of pursuing it?
It's not like anyone's gonna really start calling you DJ off the grid. We're having fun with it.
Things like that have happened to me before, so.
Like what?
Remind me to. Okay.
See, Socks likes you. They're just giving you.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
See.
But don't ask me one day. Ask me who Flip Monk is.
Oh, tell us.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you before the end of the stream.
Okay. Hey, Malavant. Good morning. And you met Malavant in real life. You never get to pick your own nickname.
That's actually true. That is true.
Yeah, so we were just talking about that a lot because, like, and hey, Acid Queen. And so, I mean, Socks knows this, so, like, people like boundaries. So we were having breakfast the other day and talking about this, and one thing I brought up was kind of like the difference in way I use Facebook versus a lot of people I know that are also in the industry that do writing. Like, my Facebook is my cutoff. That is not open for consumption. Well, thanks for the host, y'all. Like, that is yes, I've got a lot of people on it, but these are people I've met, I've connected with in some way. I have other people, their Facebook's totally wide open. Like, Nora her Facebook's all public. She doesn't post a lot of personal stuff, but she'll friend basically anyone. Not me. I'm really picky. Like, right now I've got like 45 requests I haven't looked at. So we were talking about that because for me, Facebook is like, that's my boundary. It's my cutoff. It's not a do business. It's not a connect to do business. Twitter's different. My Twitter's very public. Long as we're following each other, you can send me a message or tweet at me or whatever. But people still don't understand boundaries with that stuff because I keep wanting to say your name, damn it.
Don't say my name.
It's not like you don't have a common ass name anyway. I was telling them that, things like my Twitter thread the other day about, Dragon Age 2 is my favorite game. And, I'm not really going to be out here in the streets fighting people. But, people got real serious about it and started arguing with me about semantics and tactics. And they're like, oh, I thought you were joking. No, I don't know you. There are very few people that can do that. Oh my God, Sox, why are you out here trying to fight? Why? Like people that I know, like Nora and I can have friendly joking fights about Dragon Age 2, but we both love the game versus people that want to sit here and literally tell me I'm wrong because I like a game. So those kind of boundary issues where you're trying to have conversations, you're trying to do stuff, but people don't understand that because they get to follow you on social media doesn't mean they actually know you. Does that make sense for the chat? Or, you have a different take on it, though.
No, I got a real different take on it. The stuff that I do online has no social relevance whatsoever. And
everything I do doesn't have social relevance.
I'll make a bit of political commentary in one of the tunes that I put up, or one of the goofy intros that I do for one of my videos. And once in a while, I'll do a movie review or something like that. But a tribute to Bill Paxton, or after he passed away, or something like that. But I don't use it. I don't have any illusions that the stuff that I do online has any particular social relevance. So I don't really engage with a whole lot of people. I have a Facebook account that has no friends. I only have it because
not even me
because I need an offshoot page in order to post my views, and also to drop my tunes in some of the iPad music groups and stuff that I'm in. So I don't really use it a whole lot for that, and I don't really like to, really engage people on social issues, at least online. I'll do it face to face in real life, but
Morning, Dre.
But I don't really do it online.
Yeah, Bill Paxton passed away how many years ago?
Like last year sometimes.
Yeah, last year.
Check out my tribute vid to him.
Yeah, so it's funny because, Mark, can I say where you work? If you don't want me to say that, please feel free. Because Mark is an engineer, but we talk about this stuff a lot. And Mark actually streams. He's been streaming programming. Mm-hmm. So if it's okay for me to say where you work, if not, I totally understand. I'm just tweeting.
Don't say where I work.
Not you, him.
No, I know him too. Don't say where he works. Nobody say where you work.
See, this is the kind of stuff that I have to deal with. Yes, Mark works at Google.
What? Oh, damn.
I'm going to go put something in my coffee. It's too early. It's only 10 a.m. It's been 10 minutes.
Security.
All right, talk about security.
Security.
Malavin's with you because she doesn't have any social media either.
Yeah, Cambridge Analytica. Look at that.
Oh, keep talking.
I'm saying it's and also it's another thing, like like I said, I don't particularly engage in like online discussions and things like that because I don't know, I just don't want certain things leading back to my page, and those social media discussions a lot of times are not my beat. My beat is making crappy dance beats in my bedroom and and testing out and testing out equipment and music apps and stuff. So the social media thing is not the social relevance of that's not really my beat, you know, and talking politics and things like that and getting engaged that way. So, and I think I'm kind of a stay in your lane kind of guy, you know, but I will talk to people about things face to face in real life, and I think that's a lot of times that's really where it matters, because where people kind of understand you, and also there's a degree of mistranslation that may go when you're trying to talk to somebody over social media. There's a lot of nuance that you might miss putting it out on social media rather than speaking to somebody face to face, you know, and I think that, you know, that gets lost.
True. See, Genki agrees. Well, true, Mark. I just want to be respectful. Yes, Genki is roaming around behind us. Thanks for the host guy, and thanks again for the subs. Although I think the bot may not be working or doesn't count gift subs for some reason. Yeah, Genki is trying to be in this conversation too, because he doesn't talk until I'm on stream. So, and Eric is also streaming, and you know, he's literally here. Sorry. DJ Mondo.
I got my mobile rig set up. That's another thing I do is I test like equipment and stuff like that. So I got a mobile rig set up. Got this little thing on my mobile phone, and got this microphone stuck in it. You can't see it. It's right here.
Good morning. Yeah. Yes. But like, and the hard part with social media. Hey Sky. Good morning BMTel. And Nicolina, thank you for the follow. See, this is what I tell you. What? Equipment discussion streams. Talking about your setup.
Oh, there you go. Check out my channel. check out my YouTube channel. What are you mad at?
I wasn't mad. I was just like, I'm trying to encourage you to do more of this.
Alright.
Well, I mean, people do equipment review streams all the time. They talk about their setup.
Right, but also you gotta buy that equipment. A lot of that shit that I got is really expensive, so...
So put it this way. The people that are in the hobby, they're probably willing to spend that money anyway. You can just... You're like, here's what I've got, or give them lower price alternatives.
There you go.
Because, you know, all the shit I've got here to stream, I've purchased over time. I didn't run out and buy it.
See this place. It's like a goddamn control room or some shit.
No, it's not as bad as some. Not bad, but Sock said there's some really cool house music channels that have hard camera setup to show off their gear, and they talk about their stuff.
There you go. And actually, I've been looking into Twitch as that kind of platform as well. I do a show called The Atomic Luau on my channel. And once in a while I do offshoots of that show called DJ Mondo's Midnight Snacks Tracks, where if I can't sleep, I will stream at night. And I'm working on a show now called Sunday Morning Beat Brunch with DJ Mondo, with the Blaster Pastor DJ Mondo, as an alternative to church. If you don't want to go to church, you can watch my channel.
See, you got something for everybody.
So,
hey Tuskegee, good morning. And see what I'm doing too, and so this is part of, so we can talk about Twitch streaming too. See, Sock said take them to church.
See?
Now you have to do a see you got people invested in you. Now you got to do it.
Okay, well there you go. It's gonna look forward in the next couple of weeks.
I'll be away, so then Mondo can not take over the channel, but
I'm taking over.
Oh, you can't because you don't have the login.
Take it up.
You don't have the login.
That's very good on security there. I like that.
Well, I have to have a two-factor authentication anyway.
See, two-factor authentication. I like that too.
Oh, really? If it's Origin PC, though, I will not. Mondo O tier. Yes, I'll come back. My place will be taken over. It'll just be DJ equipment in the whole living room. Be like, what the fuck?
DJ equipment. I'll be wearing that fucking Spartan hood back there and holding the line against you coming back.
It's my apartment. If you take over, you got to pay my rent.
Oh, damn it.
So you want to pay your rent and a mortgage?
It's always a downside.
See, this is what you miss when you don't get to meet us in person.
Always a downside.
This is what you miss out on because he doesn't come anywhere with me. See, Mark said, as a podcaster / streamer, love audio mixing recording gear reviews.
See, there you go.
All right, so we could talk about the gear I've got, but we could also keep talking about boundaries and also, and this is, I mean, that stupid conversation I overheard at dinner with the people that were like,
Oh, we'll get to that later.
I mean, we've only been on for 15 minutes.
Because, yeah, that's kind of fun.
So it's hard to show you a photo of my gear because we're streaming. But if you actually scroll down, I've got stream equipment if you're at home. I've got everything, including my PC build, in an Amazon list. So everything that's in my machine is there. But what I've got is a couple
Quality stuff.
Logitech C920s. I might upgrade to C922s. I'm not sure. Mark, what do you have for your setup? Because you have a standing desk, but I don't know what other stuff you have. So Pixel Crasher said, I worked in the music industry for a decade as an audio engineer.
Uh-huh.
I think anyone that translates pro audio equipment to the masses is a great cause.
Rock
See, I told you there's an audience for this.
on. That's it. Rock on. So...
I quit. This is at the last stream. I quit. This killed my stream. No, but so what I've got is I've got a couple C922s. I've got a tripod, which we're currently using because Eric is also, damn it, DJ Mondo. Damn it. You have a common name. It's not. Do you want me to
outing me?
I could just make a command with your. Well, you have a common name. It's not like anybody's gonna find you.
I'm also a superhero who goes on a secret mission. Should I just get my name out there?
Well, if you're a superhero, you kind of gave it away being on a stream.
Oh, no.
People can see you.
All right, fine.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But it's a public persona like Superman or Spider-Man or something like that.
Okay, so Mark has RE320. What brand is that? Sure, XLR USB converter and a Logitech webcam. Mondo with Steve all along. Super secret missions. I've got the Rhodes boom arm because I had switched to a. Oh my God, Clark! Apparently you're Clark Kent now.
Yeah, well, Clark's awesome.
Because the Blue Yeti Pro is very heavy, and the boom arm I had could not actually hold the mic up. Even though the Yeti, I don't know what makes the Yeti Pro heavier. But the boom arm I had before, literally, it's like I connected it and it just tipped down. It was just like touching the desk. So this Rhodes boom arm is really nice. It has a C-clamp. Actually, can you reach me that Blue Yeti Pro? It's not connecting. It's just sitting on my coffee table. Yes, that's the only mic over there. Don't give me that look. Do you have a mixer, Mark? Hey, Mark, how are you? Oh, no, Mark, what happened? Oh, let me permit you to post a link. Because it's set up so people can't post links, Mark. Sorry. Because people. So go ahead and post the link now if you want. Can someone make Mark a regular? Sucks, can you do that? So yeah, so this is my Yeti. And the reason I have the Yeti still on its stand is because it started going out. Let me not put the mic in my coffee.
Speaking of which, is there any coffee left?
You made it.
Is there any left?
Yes. Yes, there's coffee left.
Excuse me.
It's like asking me if there's coffee left. This is what I do, friends. This is what I do. The bot's running, Socks. I wonder if Nightbot is being weird. Oh, you had the command backwards. Okay. Well, I also didn't start the bot with the stream because I'm a pro streamer. But yeah, boundaries. We can get back to that while he gets more coffee. If you don't kill it off, can you bring me coffee, or did you finish it?
It's finished.
Damn. Yes, you should be able to post a link now without having to get permitted, Mark. But go ahead if you want to try to post it again. And I know I'm not playing a game, but the command's on a timer, and I didn't feel like turning it off just for one stream. Yeah, but boundaries. Because, so, an example I'll bring up, and Socks was there for this, is that when I got partnered last year on Twitch, someone who was supporting the stream and me on Patreon messaged me and wanted my address. And until recently, I only had my home address. I had a UPS box, but this person was kind of aggressive about wanting my address. And it's like, that's cool, you want to send me something, but this is my home address. And I forget if I lean too far, I'm out of frame. I am in frame. You're almost out of frame.
Give me some frame time here. And then it's like I'm not treated as an equal. That's another thing. Cause you got this like fucking Queen's Throne gamer chair here, and I got this regular human chair.
Well, it's my apartment.
So.
And I was telling a story.
All right, go ahead.
See, this is what I get. What? Okay, Mark, be ready with your link. You know what? It might be Nightbot. No, don't give up. You have 90 seconds. Post the link. Post it. Post it now. Or message me with it and I will post it. Or message a mod. Because I am following you, so you should be able to whisper me. See, I forgot where I was going to
Mission accomplished.
Why are you cutting me off from telling a story on my channel?
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Wow, see?
Somebody wanted your address.
Thank you.
Okay.
And so I wasn't home because, I'm never home. And I hadn't got back to them in a couple days, and so they asked in the Discord for my address, or they may have asked Socks directly. And I sent them a message going, hey, I'm not home, I'll get you my address, but please don't ask other people for it. And that was it. That was the literal, extent of it. I didn't cuss them out, I wasn't rude. I'm gonna check this out. Thank you for the oh, nice. That's a nice mic.
Yeah, you can rock the house with that.
I have to keep that product window open.
How are you going to find it in the million other tabs you have open? That's another thing I'm against, millions of tabs. Anyway, I'm sorry, go ahead and finish your story.
So this is DJ Mondo's first and last appearance on the stream. Right, and it was just like... Socks. They've seen the look in real time. Because I often give that look when people make puns in my channel.
Oh, okay, there you go.
He gets this look all the time. He's immune to it at this point.
There you go. You build up a resistance the first couple of times, and then afterwards, who cares?
I mean, anybody who grew up with a black mother in the 70s, we know that look, and we've internalized it. Because, after that look comes the shoe. The shoe finds you around the corner. You can be in your room. It's either the house shoe or the chancla. One of them's coming. I need to change the Unity command because they're not doing front page anymore.
Are you doing back page?
Oh, wow.
If you keep setting them up, I'll keep knocking them down.
I've known him for 27 years. Okay, go be a thug, Brownie. Go live your best life. Go forth. Don't get shot. Enjoy that life. You prefer dynamic? See, I don't have a condenser. Because Blue Yeti took forever to replace.
Discussing equipment or boundaries?
I don't know, because you keep interrupting me, so I keep going back to other things.
This is not my fault. I didn't introduce equipment. I said equipment because that's the thing I was doing.
I know.
In pursuit of talking about boundaries.
All right, boundaries. But you keep cutting me off. This is what I have to deal with, y'all. 26 years of this.
26 more, baby. 26.
I don't know. Hey, Amara. Good morning. Hey, Penny. I can't wait to see you all next week. Yeah, we've known each other since what? Since I was in high school, actually.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
1990?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, we've known each other since 89 or 90. And it's what, 2018? Yes, boundaries. Thank you, Rourke. Getting us back on topic. So this person got really they flipped the fuck out on me. They started saying, "Oh no, Amara, what happened? Too much hype." And so they flipped the fuck out on me. Or I don't know why I supported you. You're always such an asshole. Blah blah blah. And I was like, but you came to my stream and started supporting me and asked for my address because you're excited I got partnered. How does that translate to me being an asshole? And this was this weird, they clearly had a different version of what our interactions and relationship was. And I use relationship in the sense of people that I interact with either on here, on Twitter, on Facebook. But the people I interact with on Facebook are people I've met and or know in some way. And I was like, how did we get here? Because you're the one that asked me for my address, but that comes back to the people don't understand the boundary of, I follow you on social media, I see your life to a degree, I see the microcosm of what you share, but I know you. A panel I was on in PAX East talked about this, where it was networking when you're awkward as fuck. And Susan Arendt, who moderated, talked about the unbelievably personal shit people will ask her. People ask her about her husband and things they do together and not just go out for coffee. Because they follow her on social media and she occasionally posts pictures of her dog or something. People feel like there is I know everything about you. And Lee Alexander had a really good article about this, about the fallacy of online intimacy. And for me, it's there are people in the chat who know me, they know my address, we've met in person, or we've gamed together. Hey Hodge, how are you? Good morning. And I've allowed them to do that because we've gotten to know each other, we've gamed together, there's some connection we've had that goes beyond what we see on Twitch or what you get to see on Twitter or in some cases Facebook. Versus the people that only follow me on Twitter, I don't follow them back. We've never messaged. I don't know anything about them, but they feel like, oh, I give you $1 a month on Patreon, or I follow you on Twitter and see your thoughts about things, then I have this deep connection with you. And that, for me, that's where the issue comes in, because they get too familiar and things like that. Do you have thoughts on it? Because you're not, because there's a reason.
I've always talked about the illusion that the internet creates, the illusion of relationships that the internet creates, and that's been going on forever.
And I'm listening.
But I think it's amplified now because we've got more technologies that can kind of.
And I'm listening. I'm just looking for the article.
That can connect you that way. But it's always been this, illusion of intimacy. But actually, and that's happened before the internet age. I mean, people have always been kind of, believe that they've known celebrities.
Right.
And actually, there are companies that have actually tried to create that illusion, for the celebrities that work with them, but so it's not a new phenomenon. It's just technology facilitates a little bit more right now. There's a little bit more of a real time, people post things in real time. If you're live streaming or something from an event or something like that, or posting things in real time from an event, people think they're there with you and they kind of know you, So I think technology kind of facilitates something that has always been an issue, with people who are celebrities. It's and when I say celebrity, I mean anybody who's mildly well known within a certain circle.
Well, in that case, would I be a celebrity?
In which that definition gets broader and broader as more technology comes, as more people are fucking DJing from their bedrooms and shit like that, So I don't know. I think, but again, which is one of the reasons that I try to put a wall between those things, in my real life. I'm kind of the for want of a better analogy, the Christopher Nolan Batman kind of view when I do for social media. It's like you create this different persona because a human can be ridiculed and destroyed, but if you create an illusion, another character, then people have that as a target, and it's not really you.
True.
So which is one of the reasons I kind of put this line between my personal life and all my personal opinions and all that kind of stuff, and try to create this character that kind of stands alone. So.
Yeah. Well, Pixel Crashers brought up something in the chat, and I want to get back to that. Pixel just said, the internet is a giant hyperbole. Everything's exaggerated and warped. Relationships seem more intense, opinions are always extreme, and people only share specific facets of their lives that other people think are the whole thing.
Perfect.
But also, there's the other part of that where people create a persona of you, and they don't actually know you. Like, they facilitate, or fabricate, rather, a version of you that never has existed.
Right.
And that's what, and when you don't behave in a way that fits that persona they've created, it's not even me, because the person you all see, and everyone who watches my stream knows this is what you get.
Raise your mic a little bit. See in front of your face.
Well, thank you for helping with the stream.
I am everything here. I'm a stagehand. I am a coffee boy.
You didn't bring me more coffee. You got yourself more coffee.
Sorry, I drank the last of it.
So as you can see, this is actually me. This is who you get on a daily basis.
This is DJ Mondo. Drinking the last of the coffee and absolutely irrepentant about it.
And yet I keep him around. This is why, for some reason, I keep him around. But I was saying,
that's good coffee.
You can get the fuck out.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not only do you drink the last of the coffee, then you're smug about it on my channel. Wow. See what I have to put up with? Mark's like, that's love. Wow, Sox, you broke out my own coffee emote. Thank you. See, you got people using my emotes against me. Are you happy now?
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to shake things up, baby. Twitch, everybody.
Yeah, using my mug that I brought back from E3. Wow. Don't drink the... See, Pixel's on my side.
Okay.
You're in my house, you know.
I'm sorry. Can we get back to boundaries, please?
No! That's a boundary. You took the last one of coffee.
I'm just illustrating the point here of not getting too personal with anybody. See? And
Hey, Avenger. How are you? Good morning.
And pretty soon you're chatting with somebody online. Next minute they're drinking the last of your coffee. It's fucked up, man.
Well, if more people subscribe, we'll get the drive emote. Let's see how many points away are we. We're probably still like 40 points away. We're doing well. I've invited my partner on the stream. This may be a mistake. Yeah, we're...
Oh, it is.
We are 39 points away from another emote, y'all. So, if y'all really want that sub emote, that new driving emote, and then it's all over. So 39 points. Oh, Rourke, thank you for the subscription. Can I get some love in the chat for that new sub? Thank you. Wow, Luddite. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Can someone do exclamation prime? Someone who's a mod. Hi, Lee. That username's interesting. Hey, Damon. Good morning. Thank you. Mods, can you just be on the lookout? Seems like we're getting a sudden flood of follows. I just want to be sure we're not getting botted. And I can talk about that too as well. Yes, so just... I always get a little suspicious when we get a sudden flood or sudden flurry of follows. Because for those that don't know, view botting and follow botting is a way to kind of crash broadcaster's channel. You'll get a sudden flurry of follows, and then it'll turn out it's just bots, etc. It's not actual viewers. Because for a while, Twitch was Twitch was basically anytime you signed up for Twitch through the app, it was automatically following channels where you said, hey, I like talk shows, I like RPGs, I like whatever. So they would find people who stream that and auto follow. And so you'd get like one day I got like 400 follows in one stream, and it broke my bot. But we don't have a big host. We got, our usual numbers, but sudden follows, and especially ones with a lot of numbers and letters in it, I'm just kind of like, oh, are we getting botted? So also heads up, I got quoted in a BuzzFeed article with permission. My tweet was used. I gave a quote, but I'm in a BuzzFeed article, so my mods are also kind of on the lookout in case we get any weird kind of comments, things like that during the stream. So anyone with a sword, please respect them, or I will just ban you, and I will do so happily because that's what I do in my stream. I mod hard.
I just want to let you know I haven't been quoted in anything, and if I get one more subscriber, it'll make my day.
Normally, it should be a recent tweet on my Twitter, a recent tweet on my TL Penny, because people just were messaging me going, did you know you're in this article? I'm like, yes. Hey, Derry, good morning. Mod hard for modding artist. Nice. Hey, Enda, good morning. So, like, other than boundaries, like that kind of stuff, where people have the false intimacy of feeling like they know you. There's also the weird thing, and since you're not on Twitter, you don't see this, but there'll be the people that will follow you, and if you don't follow back, they'll unfollow and then refollow. Or the people, I swear people buy Twitter followers at night, because I'll wake up with these suspect-ass follows. It'll be 6-digit follower counts on Twitter, but the follow and the following are 600,000, 200,000, and I'm like, there's no way, I can't keep up with the number of people I follow, and I'm just like, how the fuck do you see anything when you have 200,000 Twitter followers? So, hey Ben, good morning, how are you? I'm looking forward to seeing you in a couple weeks. But also I kind of want to talk about, so we should talk about that weird conversation we heard at dinner last night. So we're gonna keep talking about stuff, and this could be a relationship thing.
And this is about this conversation, this is a boundary that should be put in place. These people need to break up.
Good morning. So last night we went out to dinner, and we're chilling, we're enjoying some delicious tacos. I've got a margarita, and so we're just sitting there, and these people are behind me, and this woman is going on about how the other person hates her friends. Now keep in mind, we're in a restaurant, and he missed this entire conversation somehow.
Well, they were behind you. I didn't.
Well, you were facing them. I figured they were loud enough.
I heard part of it, but
yeah.
I don't think they weren't loud enough for it to carry to me.
Oh, you should do it, Mark. You should do it. That'd be awesome. I mean, I don't know how often we'll do this. If you guys like it and I can convince DJ Mondo to make another appearance, we could do this once a month. Maybe next time from his place.
What?
Co-stream.
Oh, co-stream's fun.
You could get
Is anybody watching my stream? Anybody?
There's 2 people watching.
Rock on, 2 people! Woo! Woo! Woo!
Please stop. It will solidify his name. Wow. God. I need something in my coffee. It's too early.
What coffee? I drank it all!
So there'll be a slight break while he goes to Dunkin' Donuts and gets me more coffee. It's fun for you all. 100% increase. So anyway, so we're having dinner, right? Sock says it's about to be me and some whiskey in this coffee at 10:40 in the morning.
Been there.
You don't drink. Says the person who doesn't drink. And she's going on about, you hate my friends, we can't do nothing. And then they start talking about a Cubs game they're going to go to. And did you buy your ticket? And he's like, no. And it's like, see? And it's just like, and it's like, I didn't want to turn around, but I really kind of want to be like, are y'all okay? Like, why are you having this fight in a restaurant? Like,
Y'all could have stayed home and fought. Shit, it's Friday night.
Like you could have ordered in and had this argument. Like, why are we subjected to your argument?
Yeah.
No problem, Minda.
But there you go.
But you know,
love. Modern love in modern America.
But that sparked a conversation on the way home about
how I hate her friends. and I just went ahead and admitted it.
Out! Out!
But you're
Morning.
You're my queen.
Fuck out of my house.
There's got all kind of props and shit here. I can do all kind of prop humor and stuff. This is funny as hell.
Does not actually hate my friends. He was being an ass. Oh my god. Who's terrible? But no, it sparked this conversation because a lot of times, you know, like, hey, morning, K-Dig. How are you, love? You're not terrible. Ben is adorable. Ben is a big old teddy bear who also is suffering in the heat in DC. But no, it sparked this conversation because, you know, we've been together a long time. We're not married, don't live together, because we know we'd kill each other. End of. But, you know, we often run into people, like, you know, you at work. Good. I have my partner here who's all incognito as his internet self. And we're talking about boundaries and stuff, K-Dig. K-Dig is an awesome local broadcaster as well. And actually, I should do shout-outs. So for my mods in the chat, can you throw a shout-out for anyone who does S? So if you're a streamer, can you throw a S in the chat, and then a mod can give you a shout-out? So we were talking about boundaries and stuff. I know, right, Mark? Martyr's just so inconvenient. But we're talking about that because, like, you know, neither one of us has or wants kids. And for me, I always get the, oh my god, you're unfulfilled, and you know, aren't you unhappy because you don't have kids or whatever? What are you going to do when you get old? Like, kids are your insurance policy for when you get older and someone to take care of you, etc. And I'm just like, that's not why you're supposed to have kids. You shouldn't even have them because you want them.
I mean, that's kind of a Middle Ages kind of way of looking at things. You know, you're supposed to have kids because you're gonna want them to have a life of their own, right? You know, and,
right.
And not to become another little you, or to take care of you when you get old. That's their only purpose. You know, if you raise them for that, then what are they gonna do on their own? What are they gonna do for themselves?
Right.
So, I don't know. I think a lot of people just don't think it through like that. You know, it's like, okay, what if somebody raised you just to cater to them, or to be another one of them, or to, you know, or to pursue the dreams they have, or for them so they could live vicariously through you. I don't know. I just think a lot of people don't really think it through when they have kids. They don't think of kids as a separate entity who's going to have to grow up and form their own opinions and have their own lives.
Well, yeah, I mean, and a lot of us, and if this is too much of a topic, if it's
too weird.
Not too weird, but, you know, not all of us have great relationships with our parents. Oh, awesome. Yes, breakfast. I go out of town next week, but I want to see you all. Hopefully I will see some people for Brandon's birthday later. Oh, thank you for the gift sub. Aw. Wait, Mark works at Google. He should be gifting subs to other people.
Stop saying his place of employment.
He said it's fine.
Oh.
Oh my god. And this is what I do.
Sorry, it's a reflex. Come on.
It depends. If you forget the space between a period and the next word, it will read it as a link, Avenger. Or there are certain words in the banned words list just because of, well, people. You know, Twitch can be fun, quote unquote, especially when you're not a bearded white dude. Oh, bunnies! Yay. So yeah, I have a very extensive blocked words list because between the work I do in diversity advocacy, I've gone to the Twitch office and given a talk about safety. Yes. So Mark, once you get over 50 subscribers or 50 followers, and you have so many minutes in a consecutive month, you can get a subscriber button as an affiliate, and you get one emote per slot, and then affiliates are now going to get sub badges.
50 subscribers, you said?
No, 50 followers.
50 followers?
Yes, so you need 50 followers, at least 3 concurrent viewers within 500 minutes in a 30-day period.
Okay, I'll get back to about 6 years.
Well, you have to stream in order to do that.
What?
Yes. A shock, I know.
Wait, what is this? No. Wait, this does what?
Hey, Lady Infamous, good morning. How are you? So, as you can see, I've made a terrible mistake this morning.
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
You were just saying that I believe the main goal of being a parent is to help your child grow to be independent while keeping them safe.
Exactly.
That's very true. I know, Socks. It's amazing. You have to actually stream to be a streamer, or broadcaster, as some people prefer. So yes, this is what I have to deal with. I love you. And see the cat. Hey, Gummy. Good morning. How goes? Morning. I got a chance to meet Lady Infamous while I was at E3, one of the better parts of my E3 experience. But we were talking about relationship stuff and the conversation. Yes, Genki's wandering around chatting. He's sitting behind DJ. I'm just going to start calling you DJ, because DJ Mondo's a lot.
Well, my name is Mondo, and I am a DJ. If you call me DJ, that's like calling me, if like I'm a teacher, calling me teacher.
All right.
You know, or if I'm a bus driver, calling me bus driver. DJ's
No,
my
it's
occupation.
No, it's fine, Mark. We can talk about that stuff. I mean, this is what happens when I do these talk show streams, where it's like I have an idea to start and just kind of roll with it.
Then it goes completely off the rails.
Yes, it does. And so you weren't. I don't know.
You roll with it. It rolls backwards and goes off the rails.
Apparently, Pixel Crash is going to call you Mr. Mondo.
Oh, there you go. Well, thank you. Because I obviously have no DJ skills whatsoever.
Yes, we're going to talk about equipment next. But let's finish up the relationship stuff. But it was like, one of those things where people get this idea and the societal expectation of you've been together. Expectations of you've been together X years, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you married? Why aren't you living together? Hey Kim, good morning. Sorry I missed you earlier in the chat. Or good afternoon for you. Dr. Mondo. It could be Dr. Mondo.
I used to be called Dr. Metropolis when I was a supervillain. But
and he's reformed now.
I'm better now.
Malvin, are you lurking? We should play. You know what would be hilarious if I played some XCOM and you were here?
Yeah, it'd be hilarious up until the time you started swinging up. Motherfucker, shut up!
Oh, it's totally Wild Avenger. Yeah, because apparently this person was watching my XCOM stream, the old XCOM, not the new XCOM, because you would hate it if you watched me stream the new XCOM.
Oh, yeah, I hate it. But regarding the old XCOM, I don't like to brag, but I'm a incredible expert at that game, and totally dominated those aliens and destroyed their base on Mars.
We can start a game and
several times.
We can start a game and you could play it and try to prove this.
Well, do that. Sure, we can do that one of these days. I don't want to do it now.
See, Mark said, "Be a villain. You get minions."
Oh, that's true.
See, remember City of Heroes?
Rock on. Yeah, City of Heroes. That's where Mondo was born, actually. A lot of people don't know that.
I was actually just talking about City of Heroes the other day on Twitter.
Yeah.
A lot of us miss it.
I completely miss City of Heroes. That's where
actually, my HeroCon badge is still over there.
I had a great time with City of Heroes, and actually the character Mondo Man was born there, and he eventually transformed into DJ Mondo.
Yes.
So.
The only MMO we played together, and we didn't break up.
Yep.
It was close. It was close. It was close. No lie, it was close. So, any more backstory for Socks
About what?
about DJ Mondo and Doc Mondo?
Well, he started off as Doc Mondo. He became Mondo Man during City of Heroes. And once City of Heroes ended, and about 7 years ago when I started messing around with music, with electronic music, that's when DJ Mondo was born. And actually it was around the time, and I'll tell you, it's around the time Tron Legacy came out, which is what sparked my interest in electronic music.
Mark asks, "Can I buy this as graphic novel?" Well, he does do art, and actually, some of his art is a tattoo. Is one of my tattoos.
There you go.
So here, type in where people can find your art or your store.
Just go to djmondosrave.com.
Oh, type it. It's your fucking.
But I don't want to type on your stuff.
Hold on. Oh my God, you would read this. DJ Mondo's Rave.
Yeah.
It's like you're sitting next to me streaming.
But just some of the artwork is posted there, but that's mostly a place where I post the videos that I make for YouTube videos that I make, and there's links there to my Facebook page, and there's a link there to my Spreadshirt page, but it's kind of in disarray right now. I'll get that back together, but you could actually get yourself a T-shirt there if you want.
One second, because of course everyone messages me. So Avengers. Before you move on, I'd like to say I've always found that the hardest part of any relationship I've been in is feeling like I'm living my own life while living with a person who is living their own. I love doing things together, but when one person starts to mesh their own life too far into my life, I kind of feel trapped, like I don't need to like your friends for me to like you.
Exactly.
Wow.
Thanks, the Avengers. You've crystallized my thoughts perfectly.
Well, and that's the thing, is like, I don't really hang out with his friends. Well, and also, these are people you like went to high school with. We don't have a lot in common.
Yeah.
Other than like D&D.
I'm gonna let you know, I don't have a lot in common with my friends either. So,
why are they your friends?
I don't know. So I can't really fault you for that.
Well, but also like these are the dudes you went to high school with. Like they're, and you know, Mondo's a little older than me. See, Mark likes you.
Yeah, see, thank you, Mark.
But also, we have discovered that we cannot travel together to conventions.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We will be broke up if that happens.
Yeah, that's for sure. We need to break that shit off right now.
Not now. We just can't travel. Like we can go on vacation together, but we just can't. We can't go to conventions together because you're not really into fandom and shit like that.
No.
So this may break the stream.
Yeah.
But you know, we have similar interests. We have similar opinions on fandom stuff. But for me, it's a necessary evil.
Well, for me, fans destroy everything.
Oh, they do. I totally agree.
So,
I mean, look at Star Wars. Look at the shit going on with Star Wars now.
Fandom sucks.
I mean, fandom ruins everything. Hey, Twitty. Twitty, is it okay if I say your actual name, or do you prefer me to call you Twitty such on the stream?
Don't say their actual name. Don't say their actual name.
This is my partner, ladies and gentlemen, and germs. And non-binary friends. Okay, I just want to be sure because I have some broadcast friends who are like, don't use my name. You should meet DJ Spectre. Oh my god, he hates anyone using his actual name.
See? DJ Spectre knows what he's talking about.
No, he's just paranoid.
So? Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you.
Well, you know, let's talk about fandom stuff because, I mean, you all know that I'm a big BioWare fan. I'm a big Dragon Age nerd, thinking about getting a Dragon Age-related tattoo, etc. And, hey, Hydrated Bot is there telling me to have water.
Hydrated Bot.
Which is a good little bot, so if you stream, you should get Hydrated Bot. But
Can you hook that up to like a device that squirts water out of it?
No.
Maybe squirt water in your face like that.
Hey J-Rock, thank you for that host. Good morning. How are you? Were you streaming? Yeah, so it's lewd? What's lewd? Oh, the squirting water on you? Yeah. I don't have a lewd emote for...
I'm not like a wet t-shirt contest or some shit.
Oh, hell, maybe that'll help me.
There you go.
No, we're not going to have the booby streamer conversation. Good morning. J-Rock, you got partnered. Thank you. Oh, my God. Yay. J-Rock is a local friend of mine.
Rock on?
Congratulations.
J-Rock on?
J-Rock. So J-Rock streams using his feet.
Using his what?
His feet.
Okay.
He does speedruns of games, but he uses a stick and streams using his feet and does speedruns. It's really cool.
What?
J-Rock, can you explain? Congratulations! Can I get love in the chat for J-Rock? Can you explain for Mondo what you do? Because, so basically, he like how this is set up. Yeah. So like, if this camera was like, if I had my second camera up there, he uses a joystick to stream to actually play.
With his feet?
With his feet, yes.
What the fuck?
Partner,
They do that now?
Yes. Yes. Don't make. He's in the stream. Don't make a weird face. God.
With his feet. Oh. Look. Okay, I'm sorry. This is no offense to J-Rock, but we've always, when I played video games, back when my day, when I was playing video games, I always used a joystick, like,
out of my house.
You know, and you're...
Hey, Snowglow. Thank you for the bits. I am. I'm just gonna pitch him. There's a window right here. Like, what happened? Why are you single now?
Yeah.
No, I've watched J-Rock streams. It's like, he's doing better with his feet than I can do with my fucking hands. Wait, you look so perplexed.
What the fuck? When did this shit happen? How out of touch have I been that people are playing with their feet now?
I don't know. J-Rock's the only person I've ever seen do it, actually.
Oh, so this is relatively new.
I guess.
Well, I don't feel so bad then. Okay, it's like, I thought, what the fuck are they doing now? You know?
Right, like you could knit with your hands, Amara. Back in my day, slept on hard rocks.
What the hell?
He's a grumpy old man, just so you all know.
We had a thing called a joystick, and we could do this and like that, and then their feet. What's that?
It happened when you weren't on social media. Yay!
Listen to all this.
But seriously, J-Rock, I'm really
for shoes only. And
I'm super happy for you, J-Rock, because you've been really fucking hustling. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And
I can actually pick up stuff with my feet, and I joked in my Discord about being a foot streamer. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so happy for you. That means we get to kick it in the partner lounge at TwitchCon. What?
He doesn't like video his feet, does it? It's not like a fetish thing.
No.
It's like,
get out of my house.
Well, I'm just saying, but I don't know what to expect here. I'm learning a lot, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, none of it's useful, but I'm learning. So.
I'm really gonna go put whiskey in what's left of my coffee. Thanks.
There you go.
You better drink all that fucking coffee.
It's already gone, baby. It's already gone.
Petty's like a god. First he drinks all your coffee, now he's disrespecting. See,
I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm just trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah, well, Mark, I'm planning on PAX Dev as long as something I've been asked to join or one of my get out my house. Tanabata Festival. Have fun. That is a pin. It's for Overwatch. Yes. Hey, Snow Golem. Yes. I've only got a little coffee left, and I don't know. It's probably the same patience level I am.
You don't need any more caffeine.
Oh no. Oh no, 20 such. Alright. Same, Mark. If not, I'll be at PAX West. No, I can I have to still go see people, and I'm saving my drinking for when I see Brandon for his birthday. Oh, and by the way, I am Brandon's 30th birthday. Please go give him shit on Twitter because he keeps crying about turning 30.
Boo fucking who? I wish I was 30.
Shit, I don't wish I was 30. I fucking hate it. It's okay, Twitty. I hope so. J-Rock, I submitted panels, but I can edit them if you want to join a panel I submitted, because I've submitted like 8. Question, even though you don't live together, does he have a key, and is it an emergency key or let yourself in key?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you mean emergency like, oh shit, I fell on the floor and broke something, please come get me, or is a just come by? Is that what you mean, Avengers?
I can walk up in this place anytime I want to.
Fuck, you can.
What? What? I'm not. I don't have a standing invitation.
You have an invitation, but just don't show up.
Or what? What am I not supposed to see?
Nothing, but can I just show up at your house?
Look, we're not talking about me. Look, we're not talking about my place. No, he can come. What happened?
Oh no! What word or phrase was it? Let me look at the bot. Cause let me see Streamlabs. Oh, it was just too many letters repeated.
Yeah.
See, caps lock will get you. Caps lock will get you. No, he can come in whenever. But so I can't just show up at your house?
Yeah, you can. Just call first.
The end of this. End of this relationship and my streaming career right here.
There you go. This is how it ended.
Oh my god! Just call first. Socks, you need to make that a quote. His first and only guest appearance.
The last thing here will probably be her getting me banned from Twitch. So.
I don't know. I've seen some shit on Twitch.
This will be my last stream, everyone. So.
No, I mean we've known each other almost 30 years. Avengers. All right, bye, Base. You're so welcome.
Bye. Bye.
So yeah, so we've known each other almost 30 years. Been together what, 18 years?
Yeah, it's about.
Almost. So known each other almost 30. Been together almost 18. And we have not murdered each other yet. This is a miracle.
Yeah.
But I think it's because we don't live together.
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Because can you imagine? No, there's no yet to it. There's no yet to it, Rourke. There's no yet to that equation. Because one, I don't have enough space for me and my shit in my 1-bedroom apartment. We would need to be that couple that lives next door to each other.
And we could build a tunnel between the houses.
No, we would live next to each other and have a fence between our houses. No, Rez, I mean, we've known each other long enough, and it's like, I travel a lot, which y'all know. The men's kill each other.
What's that?
I meant the yet to the killing each other, not the living part.
Oh.
No, we wouldn't. I can't pronounce that. De Beauvoir? Can you expound on that, J.A.? Because I'm not up on my history of married habits of people.
Sartre?
Sure.
Jean-Paul Sartre?
Sure. And J.A. is a for really real scientist doing awesome stuff.
What are you working on? Killer robots or like death lasers?
No. He's
Cyborgs
not.
and shit?
Lord.
Wait a minute. Oh, he's just a scientist, not a mad scientist.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Rock on.
Two French philosophers that were famous for being in a long-term relationship and living next door to each other.
Yeah, rock on.
So this would be it. Although it's just like, I don't know if that's still too much proximity though, because we would literally live next door to each other. Like, I still have distance to go when I want to see him.
I don't care about that.
We can live across the street.
There you go. Across the street.
So you still have to at least.
Cross a busy street. You have to cross a busy street.
So
to
be
get over
Frogger.
there and continue any arguments. So.
So Jay said, I break small bits off airplanes. Materials engineer.
Oh, there you go.
And then try to say something intelligent about how and why it broke. But you do fun stuff. I just like it because you get to break shit up. Because I'm
have one of them air tunnels, them wind tunnels. You work in those? Because that would be fun.
Do you guys ever miss each other? I know it sounds like a weird question, but it's so hard to really miss someone. Oh, totally.
I miss her all the time when she's out of town and stuff.
Aw.
I'm like, see stuff, and I go, I wish Tanya was here.
Also, you can use my name, but I can't use your name.
What? Your name is out there. What the hell?
My uni has them, but I don't work with them because I don't do aerodynamics.
Oh, that would be fun. Aerodynamics would be fun.
Yeah, even when I'm in town, but like doing stuff or whatever, it's like I said, we don't live together because we would kill each other. I'll be like, hey, I miss you. What are you doing? Let's get dinner. Or in the morning before he goes to work.
Okay.
Because I'm a big fucking sap. Now you know the truth.
Big fucking sad.
So other stuff, or we never got around to equipment, did we?
No.
Because we keep interrupting each other.
That I use?
Yeah, so talk about the stuff that you use.
Well, I have built a little studio at home. I don't know some of the stuff that I have offhand, but I'm a beat maker essentially. I use a lot of Native Instruments products, like Native Instruments Machina. I have a mini, but I'm sorry, Native Instruments Micro, but I went to a Mark III, a Native Instruments Machina Mark III. I love it. It's great for recording and chopping up sounds and making my own drum kits. I also have a Machina Jam, which is good for making those for playing those loops that I create. And I also recently, late last year, picked up an Ableton Push 2. Which I'm still kind of learning to use that, but I like that a lot as well. And I have on the DJ side, on the side of actually DJing things, I have a Native Instruments Tractor Control D2, which Native Instruments just pulled support for after I bought it. Because they're doing some format switching with their software, but I still love the Tractor D2 as a DJ controller. All of that runs through a Behringer. It runs through a sound processor, a Tractor. Was it Control 6? Native Instruments Tractor Control 6 sound processor that goes into a Behringer soundboard. And then that goes out into another Presonus sound processor into another machine that does my streams. So that's how I do my live streams. But the actual specs of that equipment I don't have on hand right now. But that's kind of the setup that I have at home. I built a little kind of a radio studio at home so I can do my live streams. And once in a while I'll live stream from the balcony at my place. I live in a high rise, and next to the water. So when you do live streams from a balcony next to a lake, everybody thinks you're balling. It's like, all I do must be at Miami or Ibiza, something like that. Nah, it's just the Sheridan Road in Chicago. So yeah, but I love it.
Yeah, and I mean, all my equipment's here. Most of it is for, broadcasting. I've got an Elgato for when I want to stream from the PS4. The problem is, I do want to switch to Streamlabs OBS, which is what I'm using now, versus XSplit. But there's an issue with the Elgato external where sound doesn't come through. Normally, when I start up XSplit and want to stream through the PS4, the sound will just automatically feed through my PC speakers, but that doesn't work with Streamlabs OBS. So for those of them who stream in the chat, what do you use? Because right now I'm using Streamlabs OBS. The other issue with Streamlabs OBS is that I can't have multiple stream keys in it because like I have this, I need diverse games, and then Spawn on Me. And so if I want to broadcast on any of those other channels, I've got to use XSplit because I can put multiple stream keys in it. So, but while you all are telling us that, do you want to see us? Right, that's the same thing I'm having, Pixel. That's the same issue I'm having. So if I want to just stream to my channel and not use the Elgato, I can just fire up Streamlabs OBS. And what I like more about is I can edit my my scenes on the fly. Like there's an edit, there's a live. Hey, Tito, good morning. How are you, friend? Tito is awesome. So yeah, I like it for that because I can't really mess around with my scenes on the fly in XSplit. Hey, Lady Kadashian, good morning. Oh my god, that is a giant auto host. So question for the chat, do you want to see us try to co-stream some XCOM? Or do you want to just keep chatting? Because, wow, that is a giant auto host. I don't know if that is accurate or not, but hi, everyone. And this may be the end of our relationship if we play XCOM together.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely so.
Or you could just keep asking us questions because, you know, this is...
I don't want to do XCOM today. We'll do XCOM.
Why not XCOM today?
Oh,
Hey, Rakashi, good morning. How are you, friend? Or afternoon for you. Oh, really? Well, I have a second instance of Streamlabs OBS set up for I Need Diverse Games, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to have two instances set up. So those are my two issues with not switching to Streamlabs OBS right now. No, we're still talking. We've been on only for an hour, even though it feels like we've been talking fucking forever. But this is the hard part about streaming, and we talk about that too, because what I think a lot of people don't understand is streaming is not just turning on your machine and playing a game or doing whatever and having people show up. Because I talk about this a lot, and we were talking about the economy of streaming as well.
Right.
Because it's not cheap to do. You got to have a decent PC if you're going to be a PC streamer.
Right.
Because you have to, if you've only got one machine, you've got to have a machine that can play the games so they look decent. Maybe not top tier specs, but you got to be able to stream and play a game so it doesn't look terrible. And most people can't do a 2-rig setup because that's fucking money. And you've got to be able to also interact with people, like how we're talking. Is easier because it's a talk show format. We're staring at the chat. We can talk to you all while we can see the chat while we're talking to you. And when I do these talk show kind of episodes, I guess it's easier. But then when I'm playing a game, my main monitor has the game, but I've still got to glance over, keep up with stuff. Yeah, Tito.
See, and that would be kind of difficult. Like, and if I were gonna do, more Twitch streaming, another thing I like to do is to do drawing, and sketching, while streaming. But with the way I sketch, the way I concentrate on sketching, I wouldn't have a whole lot of time for. It's kind of difficult for me to kind of chat and draw at the same time. So I mean, I guess there are people that can do it, but I'm kind of different like that.
Hold on. Hang on one second. Speaking of social media, I told you all that I'm quoted in a BuzzFeed article, and people are asking me to explain stuff.
Good advice, Pixel Crasher. Thank you.
Okay, sorry, my phone kept buzzing at me. I guess it's something to talk about. Relaying personality through a stream is something I struggle to explain to newer streamers. So hold on, I'm catching up on chat. Get people with you to chat. It'd be nice to chat if I had TTS for streamers. I have TTS set up in Discord. I don't know how that works. But see, text to speech, people abuse that, because like with Streamlabs, people abuse it, and that's one way that people of color get harassed on here. So I have TTS and a lot of stuff turned off. Hold on, chat is now moving quickly. Same note, I think most... Oh, hold on, chat's moving kind of fast. I think most people spend too much money on their builds expecting to carry the stream because of quality improvement, like Twitch throttles anything over 720. Once if you're not partnered, and most partners stick to 720. Actually, I'm at 1080. I usually stream at 1080 unless the game, like The Witcher, I can't do 1080 because having The Witcher at 60 FPS and highest settings will throttle my machine. You're not partnered even most, because actually all those streaming options are open to everyone now. Avengers, they're not just partner settings. Everyone can have low latency. Everyone can have better options for their stream. Yeah, because my 1080p, even before I got partnered, I had 1080p because they opened that up. Right, so some people do TTS for accessibility. Oh yeah, totally Avengers. I'm saying is it's not limited to just partners to have 1080p streaming. Yeah, I am not going to look at my Twitter. Okay, I cannot. And I just got a NDA thing I cannot talk about, so. Oh yeah, I have tried to watch a 1080p stream, and if I have LTE or Wi-Fi, I can watch it. Otherwise, no. I don't do TTS because, or even certain alert sounds, like I have no sounds on my alerts. Oh, totally, Pixel. I mean, so I've got business class internet because I do everything at home I need business class internet either for downloading, uploading, when we do the talk show on Spawn on Me, and most games, every time I turn on my fucking system, somebody's got an update, and otherwise it'll be like hours of me using this. So, but in terms of equipment and getting started, because we did do a streaming 101 chat a while back, and I know I said I would do one about using bots and things like that, and maybe I'll do that Tuesday, because it seems like the talk show stuff goes better for people than gaming. But I know Tito's streaming primarily from the PS4. I do both. When you stream to Facebook and stuff, and you're on your Mac, right? Or mobile?
It's a combination. Sometimes it's the Mac, sometimes it's actually the mobile device. And
yeah, they open that up to everyone, Avengers. Like if you click on settings, mine right now is 1200p 60 frames a second. Because we're just doing this, and I could drop it as low as 160, like if depending on what you need. Yeah, and I've got HTML5 and mini player on right now, so and I had those settings prior to partnership because they realized it was affecting stream quality for a lot of people. So I think if the tier is streaming affiliate partner, but low latency is for everyone now. Yeah, there's no 4K monitor happening here unless I get a 1080 video card and 60 more gigs of RAM. Amazon buyout granted access to a huge infrastructure. Yeah. But but we can keep talking about equipment because a lot of people think, oh, I need the super fast computer, I need the best everything, I need two 1080 Ti's. What is it when you have two video cards? I can't remember the word. Crossfire?
Crossfire.
Or is Crossfire just AMD cards?
I don't know. That's the last term that I heard. But not having a Windows machine, having cleaned the stench of Microsoft Windows out of my place, I wouldn't know.
I have no more coffee. It's sad. No more coffee. Yeah, SLI or Crossfire. Like some people think they gotta have like two dual 1080 SLI, 64 gigs of RAM, fucking 4K 46-inch curved monitors, shit like that. Yeah, see, part of it is internet. I've got business class internet, so I can do higher quality, but I still can't do 4K. And even if I was set up, even if I upgraded this machine I just built 8 months ago, even if I did have the ability to stream in 4K, no one can watch it in 4K. My internet bill would skyrocket.
Yeah, and for what? Nothing.
I mean,
Nobody's
even
watching.
if someone's streaming in 4K, I can't tell the fucking difference. You know, like Elgato makes an internal 4K card. Okay, if I get it, what the fuck? Why am I spending that kind of money? Oh, it makes it enjoyable. Totally. I mean, and if I'm not streaming, and if I'm not playing games, and I'm just, I totally go max settings because like the machine's good enough. The machine that I built is good enough where I can play like The Witcher, all sorts of stuff in like the max fucking settings. But if I want to stream it, I've got to drop that down to have it where like I can't play the PC version of Final Fantasy 15 and stream it even on regular settings because it's so intensive on the machine. Well, Tito, how much is a camera? Because you can get the camera I've got now, the 1080p, the Logitech C920s have gone down to like $50 regular price. When I bought them, they were still $100. If you do a donation bar on your stream, I'm sure people will help you out with that. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, and this may be terrible, but a lot of people that I have up as a stream, I've got them on my other monitor while I'm listening. While I do stuff, while I do work.
Yeah, C920 rules.
I mean, I've got dual C920s right now, and we're using it for the stream right now. 922, I'm not sure what the price point on the 922 is, but let's say you don't have room for a green screen, it's got a built-in green screen option. I think a lot of people get lost in that, like the difference between it looking good for you versus looking good for your viewers. I notice with bad internet, you have to make a lot of personal sacrifices in game quality. Right, so here's the thing. I could start running a game of The Witcher, whatever, and if my internet was shitty, it's not going to help. It's not going to be great because there's going to be a struggle on the end just to get it out to you while I'm also playing this game. My computer's going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Because this is too much on the resources. Like, does it use your GPU or CPU? And sometimes even your streaming software will take up a lot of bandwidth. Like, Streamlabs OBS is not straining my machine like XSplit does. I always get high CPU warnings when I'm using XSplit. No such thing right now while I'm using this. Oh, well, thanks, Tito. But you know, for people that talk about wanting to get into streaming, get a $50 Snowball mic, or if you've got a console that can stream, like if you got a PS4, Xbox One, stream directly from your fucking console. You don't have to go out and spend thousands of dollars to start streaming. A lot of people, and this is why I try to talk about, and I submitted it for TwitchCon and PAX, and if they take it, great, and we can have these conversations about streaming as a hobby. Like for me, even though I'm partnered, this is not the main source of things I do. I don't stream literally every day. I don't stream for hours at a time, usually. Even when I'm playing games, I don't do these like 6, 8, 10-hour streams. This is not the main source of what I do in my income. I get, you know, and I'll be transparent, I don't make that much off streaming. Because, you know, it is what I do, and I hover between 100-something, maybe 150 subscribers. I've got a couple high-tier subs, but, you know, it's because people like get weird about talking about what they make on Twitch or other platforms. Like I mentioned this before, my biggest payout, and that was like when we did the they had the gift sub thing or subscribe for half price. My biggest payout was like 400 something, and that was that was not normal because it was like the special of subscribe for half price, but those people didn't stay, or gift subscription. So what people don't realize is that when you gift a sub, that does not auto renew. When you do Prime subscription, it does not auto renew. So let's say you give someone a sub, that's awesome, but how do we get that person to then come back and keep paying their own money? Because you can't keep gifting subs to people and hope that someone will keep paying for you for $5 a month in addition to what they're already doing. Oh, thanks for the host, Fremley. I know it's an auto host, but welcome. So, you know, those two conversion rates, because there's also the view rate. So right now, I'm a little over 4,100 followers. And even if I have 10% of my followers tuning in, I should have about 400 people watching, right?
Right.
But we don't have that conversion between follower numbers and view numbers. Twitch covers the business internet, and it's actually a business cost for me, Panthera, because I run the nonprofit out of here, so that's a cost of business expense for me. But, you know, that money basically goes right back into the stream or right back into other stuff, like if I need to replace something, if I want to pay someone for emotes. But now it's also easy. You can go on Canva and make your own, starting soon, your own BRB screens. You don't have to pay someone, you know, unless you just have no eye for design or don't want to do it, or have a vision that you can't do on Canva or Adobe Spark. But it's easier and easier to do all this shit yourself. True, but Pixel Crashers, remember what YouTube just did. You need at least 1,000 concurrent 1,000 unique followers, subscribers, 100,000 unique subscribers to monetize as a partner. Whereas I get 50 followers on here, stream 500 minutes in a month, which is like 3 long streams in 1 month, and 3 concurrent viewers, I can monetize on Twitch. That doesn't mean that I'm going to make any money on Twitch, because you got to earn up to $100 before they'll pay you out. And even when the affiliate program launched, it took me 4 months to make enough to get paid, because it's really $200 because they take half off the top. It's not pretty easy. I've been on YouTube for years, and I'm just at 620. I don't have 1,000 subs. Mondo doesn't have... You don't have a lot of subs either.
I don't have any subs.
Well, subscriber equals follower on Twitch. You know, they really shouldn't say subscriber, because it's not a subscription model. You can donate to people on YouTube.
Right.
And then you still need to hit a threshold to monetize. Versus Twitch and then Twitch lets me upload original content and I can premiere it later. So like, if you wanted to download this and put it on your YouTube or whatever, you could do that, or you could upload it to your stream and then replay it later. Discoverability is hard as fuck on here, so we've got 50 people watching, and Twitch, what's the word? Not rates. It puts you, it lists you in order of viewers. So if I go to my view list, I'm going to be low on my own view list because I've only got 51 people watching versus people I follow that have hundreds of folks on their fucking rerun channel. So it's weird. Well, it's a very low threshold, Tuskegee. So do you I've explained about the affiliate thing to you, right?
I think you did. I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, so sponsors are like Twitch subscribers. The thing is, I upload stuff to Twitch, and I may get more views after the fact on Twitch from someone who missed a stream versus this. I don't know why new streamers stress out about getting affiliate, because they see the subscribe button, Tuskegee. They think that I've got a subscribe button, I'm going to make all this money. And legit, some affiliates are making more money than I am. They've got better numbers than I do as a partner, but they're not at the threshold to get partnered, because you're supposed to have 75 concurrents for 30 days to get that partner level. So a lot of people think streaming is easy money, and it's not. And I've talked about this before, even the last time I did talk show, is for me to pay all my bills off streaming. And I've mentioned this to you too. I would need 1,500 subscribers at tier 1 consistently if I want to pay all my bills off streaming. Because it'd be half to Twitch, $2,500 a month to me, $2,500, $3,000 to me, before taxes, because they don't take taxes out of your payout. So you've got to put money aside for health insurance. There's no health insurance as a streamer. Well, it's not. You know, you wait forever for your first payout. It doesn't get you. It's not like I can go, I'm a Twitch affiliate, give me sponsorship deals. And, you know, even as a smaller partner, I still don't get shit for it. Oh, totally, Pixel. Taxes are a fucking nightmare. But people, I don't know who watches the Black Hokage, but, you know, he talks about this a lot. He's a huge partnered streamer. 6-digit follows, bunch of subs. And, you know, he was talking the other day about how people will come up and they'll introduce themselves as numbers.
Okay.
You know, like, if I come to you, it's like, hey, here's my follower number, here's my sub number, you've got this thing, let's be partners. And it's like, who the fuck are you?
Right.
You know, and you don't go to conventions, so you don't see this.
No.
Hi, Eric Shane. Because I looked up and he's got his camera set up here, so I turned around. I was like, "Oh, hey, it's me."
Yes.
Looks like you've got people in your chat.
All right. That's fine. Hi, people in my chat.
Yeah, abandoned. Goodbye.
Yeah, some turd.
Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, we're just getting trolls in Mondo's stream.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Hey, trolls, what's up?
Taxes are a total nightmare because you're basically an independent contractor and you're providing content to Twitch for free for the little bit of money you get, and you're contingent on people willing to pay to see you. Hey, Laser Show. Not much. We're talking about streaming as a career/hobby before we probably end it because it's about 11:30, and we both have stuff to go do. I've got to get out to the burbs, catch Megaran, who's in town for Anime Expo. But we're kind of finishing up talking about streaming as a career and kind of the expectation versus reality.
Yeah, this chat was everywhere today. So.
Oh, that's what happens. I mean, we started out with a topic and then we just kind of ran with it. But this is my partner who's guesting on the stream, and we're getting rando trolls over in Mondo's stream. So, yay!
Which is about what my stream's good for. So.
Well, you know, but you're getting the stuff.
Troll magnet.
But you're getting because someone popped in and was like, oh, hey, it's the blackest stream on Twitch, and it's like, yep.
Yeah, that's right, it is. I need a glove.
You need a black power glove?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, get that pick. I don't get it.
I'll get it. Entertain people since you're here. Entertain people.
Oh, we had this discussion the other day about the black power fist and when it's appropriate to put it up. So you know, it's like, okay, can you walk down the street with it? Will people know what it is? Do you need a glove to do it? Who knows? I don't know. But if you want to save some time, you can use this and put it in your afro, sticking up in the back like that. And then that way you always have the black power fist up. And then it's hands free. So there you go. And you got the peace symbol right there so people know you don't mean them any harm.
And see, this is the old pick with the fucking metal tines. And then also, if you're in a riot, you can just pull the shit out and stab someone if you need to.
Oh, there you go.
Keep in mind, I'm not advocating for stabbing people.
Not stab anyone.
But it's got these sharp-ass tines.
In a pinch.
Oh, no, Tuskegee. Well, see, I've got locks. So if I put my hair up, I can put this in the...
It's actually for an afro, but my hair's not long enough to hold it, so neither of us can
self-defense.
So
yeah, I spent there. Total self-defense. So it's gonna be me out here with my black as fuck shirt. So yeah. So you were gonna tell the story
of what?
About the person you said. Ask me about the person named something.
Oh, Flipmunk.
Yeah. So tell us Flipmunk story.
Yeah. Well, nobody chooses their names. Nobody chooses their nickname. But when I was a kid, when I was in, I don't know, it's not sticking high enough. Oh, well, there you go. That's kind of it. It should be sticking more up. When I was a kid, I used to. I don't know if you guys have heard of like the Jesse White tumblers. Well, I was not a Jesse White tumbler, but my grammar school did have a team of tumblers, of which I was on there. And so since I was on that team, I was constantly flipping like down the street and to school and back and stuff like that. And one of the guys in the neighborhood gave me the name Flipmunk, and that kind of stuck for years. I got called that because I was constantly flipping like one of those guys.
Is this story true?
Yeah, it's true.
I'm going to call your mom.
My mom, she might not remember it. My brother might remember it, though.
Calling your brother.
Yeah, call my brother. My brother knows. And,
Right,
but,
Rourke. We're talking strictly nicknames. No, not your chosen name, especially if you're.
But nobody chooses their nickname, and if you get one, it'll stick. But yes, for many years when I was a kid back in grammar school, I was called Flip Monk.
Okay, so what does that have to do with being called DJ Mondo now?
It doesn't have anything to do with DJ Mondo now. It's got everything to do with you don't choose your nickname. And
okay, so but why did he pick Flip Monk outside of everything?
Because it sounds like chipmunk.
Chipmunk?
Yeah. I told you it doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Oh, okay.
It's just but I'm just saying, illustrating the point that nobody chooses their nickname.
Oh, I see.
And nobody chooses how long it sticks or how long you're called that.
Oh, I see.
So there you go.
That's what Rourke said. That's the bizarre.
Yes, it is. It's incredibly bizarre.
Oh. Also, total random things. So the other thing we were talking about is like stuff people will watch. Because before we streamed, Mondo made his smoothies, and I was like, we should stream this. He's like, no.
I don't know. Why people make smoothies?
People stream cooking all the time.
Okay, fine, but it's not that serious. It's just a smoothie.
Hey, you know what?
But it was good though.
Smoothie tips with Mondo.
Yeah. Mango, strawberry, banana, and vanilla Greek yogurt, and orange juice.
True. And the reason I thought about it is because I bought this when I was at the Filipino grocery, and I posted it in the Discord. It is a citrus flavor ramen, and I'm very tempted. What? Oh. I forgot it's the other camera. It's the other camera. I have two cameras. Smoothie sub show and get like Twitch Fitness to take a look.
There you go.
Nobody wants to watch my chubby ass make a smoothie.
Smoothies are delicious.
That's Smooth with Mondo, a smoothie making show. It sounds delicious, really, Raz? It's pancit flavored ramen. So there's a Filipino grocery called Seafood City here, and there's Jollibee. So those that are familiar with the fried chicken franchise in the Philippines, it's called Jollibee, so I can get that. But there's like Seafood City, Fry City, something else, and then like all of the ube flavored everything you can buy. I actually have ube flavored breakfast rolls in there, which if they're room temperature, I may have one. Not on stream. No social eating streams ever. That's weird to me. That's one. That in IRL.
A line that you won't cross.
A line that I will not. Hey, Critically Awkward. Yes, Jollibee is dangerous. You know what else is dangerous? I discovered that Popeyes is on not Grubhub. Actually, no, it is on Grubhub. Popeyes is on Grubhub and DoorDash. Yes, a boundary. That is my boundary. Full circle. Yeah, I don't, I feel weird even snacking on stream, and it's my own weird, kind of eating in public when you're not at a restaurant thing.
Though I might actually do grilling on stream.
How is that different than making a fucking smoothie?
Because I can put my DJ equipment out on the out on the balcony next to the grill.
Hey, Shingetsu, good morning. Right? I need a hungry emote. I need a hunger emote. I added lime juice to ramen, but I wouldn't call it citrus. This is pancit flavored. Well, the thing is, it would be such a short stream making smoothies. It took 20 minutes at most, cutting up the fruit and making a smoothie, and then when you're using the mixer, it's really loud. So you can't talk when you're actually making the smoothie. So is it I make the smoothie and then go sit here and keep talking? How does that work? And my kitchen really is not designed for streaming. But part of my plans for this weekend were to set up the dining room to do creative streams. But Amazon lost my package with all the stuff I ordered. So,
nice.
So yeah, discuss each ingredient for a few minutes. That's legit, Pixel.
Good job, Jeff Bezos.
Theories? What theories? What theories about smoothies? nutrition debates. Interesting. Like using fresh versus frozen fruit? I guess I'm trying to figure out. Oh, theories about the ingredients. I guess I'm a little lost. Yeah, Panthera. I'd ordered like Cat 5. I'd ordered well, actually that came because it was a separate package, but like a hub for Cat 5.
This bridge.
Yeah, which I don't know if people can see
I
it.
suggested that they
Right?
use,
Sucks. I'm trying to figure
so
out.
you'll split one port of your router into 4 ports.
Yes, because everything's currently hardwired. So like 4 game systems. Hey Donk, how are you? Oh hey, the 2018 TwitchCon thing is there now. The lifelong smoothie debate. Yeah, I'm planning on TwitchCon. I'm just I'm not buying a pass until I see if my panels were approved. Because panels are due by the 16th. And I registered for TwitchCon last year, but I lost my little 2017 icon. The long smoothie debate. I know, right? Anything else you want to talk about? You have many opinions.
Well, yeah, I got a lot of opinions, but none of them are noteworthy.
We've been talking this long. I might as well go to 12 and then call it.
Yeah, what time is it now?
It's
yeah,
quarter.
It's 41. What else you want to talk about? I don't know.
I know. Questions from the chat. Questions about relationship stuff, boundaries about being online, streaming questions, equipment questions. So we're going to go till 12 o'clock my time, which is about 15 more minutes, and then we're going to call it because I got to go out to the burbs. What's your panel idea? Sure. So Critically Awkward, I've got a few panel ideas for TwitchCon, one of which is submitted, which is about building a better stream community, because Twitch can be very toxic. And yes, I know that's ironic because I'm on the platform, I'm partnered on the platform, I stream on it, we're all here, but it can be better. So for those that don't know, I gave a talk at the Twitch headquarters about safety issues when you are a marginalized person, that being when you are a person of color, when you're queer and out, someone who's not fit the quote-unquote expectation of what a streamer is, which is not a bearded white dude in a flannel shirt, screaming and yelling on Twitch and playing Call of Duty. But also just the ways in which people pull it's the internet, grow a thicker skin, versus the realizing there is a real life person that you are watching, hearing if someone doesn't have a camera, ways to make Twitch better. And that's not to say that you can't be raunchy, you can't be yourself, that you can't have a personality or a shtick, but abuse and harassment and using emotes, like throwing up like fucking chicken, watermelon, and a monkey emote in a string being okay because we're on Twitch because they see a black person on stream. Stuff like that, where it's like how to also build a community, because the stream is successful here because we've got a good community. People self-regulate. When people come in that aren't part of the community and try to cause problems, the moderators and the non-moderators are like, hey, that's not cool, it's not what we do here. And it's a space where we can have conversation, we can be serious, we can have fun, we can talk about things, and people don't feel like I can't talk about something because oh no, politics, or they feel like they can't be heard here. And that's what I mean by community. I don't mean that we can't be controversial, because I talk about shit all the time, either Twitter or here or both. And not in the snowflake, you want to have a safe space and have your bubble, but it's a place where people feel comfortable. And that's one of the ideas, because community is what can make me stay in a stream, not stay in a stream. I've rated people, I've gone to other streams where it's like, I like the person on cast, but your community's kind of a trash fire, so I'm not going to fit in here. There are people where I watch them, and it's like, I thought it was cool, but then y'all do stuff, or you make triggered jokes, you make other jokes to make people feel uncomfortable, and that's not for me. Yes, VJ, I would get bots, and actually Tuesday's stream will be about that, because I promised that and then I didn't do it, so I'm sorry. But if you can't have people there to mod, set up a banned words list, set up automod.
Autobots.
Yes, Autobots roll out to protect your stream. in case the Decepticons show up. Pixel, I highly support diverse viewpoints. It's the best way for good ideas. Right. Automods roll out. Yes, we need that. But the other ideas I have are the streaming safely when you're a marginalized person. Yeah, so I've submitted that for PAX West as well, Critically Awkward. And the other ideas I had were also streaming as a career versus a hobby. Because a lot of people, again, they think they can flip a switch and they see people like fucking Ninja and other people that build their career off one stream and get super popular and think that they can go do that.
Yeah. I thought I could flip a switch. It didn't work.
And here you are now.
Here I am. Sidekicking to you.
You said that, I didn't. You said that, I didn't.
Sidekicking to you on my own channel, not getting fucking trolls on my own channel.
Sorry. Ooh, someone's play. Hey, you're in my stream list.
Yay.
I don't follow him. I never followed him. I only knew about him because all the articles about how much he makes streaming Fortnite. So, other questions about streaming, or I can keep talking about panel ideas, because I submitted all my stuff to PAX West, PAX Dev, and TwitchCon is open until July 16th. Right, well, he streamed with Drake, and that's what, kind of put him over the top, but it's like, okay, and this is going to sound terrible, but I'm kind of tired of oh my god, this big streamer, he lost 40,000 subscribers because he took a few days off. And, okay, I will never see 40,000 followers, let alone subscribers. I have that much sympathy for you. Oh no, you went to a con and had to do business, but you lost all these subscribers. Oh no. Spare me. And also, we need to change the idea of who is a streamer. Because a lot of people still, even now, act surprised that there's black folks on Twitch. That there are black women on Twitch. That there's queer folks that are out on Twitch. And it's like, because Black Girl Gamers, El Reese, fuck, how do I say her name? Cup of Noodle. We'll always get people that come in and act surprised that they're here and streaming. Right, but it's like, but these people out here crying because Ninja lost more subs in a week than some people will ever see in their lifetime. Because, cool, he makes all his money on Twitch, but people see that and they aspire to that, but they don't realize that very few people, probably less than 1%, ever get to that point. I've been streaming for almost 4 years. August is my 4-year anniversary of being on Twitch.
What?
Yeah, 4 years.
Oh my god. 4 years.
Yeah.
I thought I could flick a switch.
Sorry, baby. Well, but it's like they make such a big deal, like these non-news stories about broadcasters getting all these follows. Like, why is that something we talk about in games media? Why the fuck should I care? This dude streamed with Drake. Okay, I don't give a fuck because he streamed with Drake or because he. And the thing is, okay, Fortnite. When you have a stream that size, you can't enjoy it. You can't talk. It's just non-stop bullshit. The guy who plays Connor in Detroit Become Human had 14,000 people watching the stream. There's no way to interact with the streamer at that point. Even the mods couldn't keep up. So why is that a draw for me?
Yeah, I hear you. And it gets to be, and I would, yeah, and you can't really make it personal. You can't really shout out people and and stuff like that. And I guess that's supposed to be the fun of this platform. And how can you do that if you've got thousands and thousands and thousands of comments going by per second?
Yeah. Oh man, I mean, I was at E3 and I didn't want to even watch some of the streams where I couldn't get in the press conference. I understand that, Donk, but what do you do when that game is no longer super popular? Like, when Fortnite eventually goes down, what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to build this on your personality and them getting to know you, I guess, and again, back to boundaries, but how can you, if you're going to build a mystique around the game that you play,
It's not even a
then you're
mystique.
right.
It's not a mistake
Well,
because
if the mystique of your channel or the lure of your channel is just around the single game, what's
Right,
going to
like-
happen?
like people that built up their platform on games like Paragon. Paragon shut down.
Right.
Fortnite is probably not going to go anywhere because it's basically making them money. It's a money press right now, but eventually the game's going to stop, or it's not going to be super hype and popular. And the idea of all these games having a battle royale mode, all these games having, these modes where it's like you gotta have people there, you gotta have. No, it's. I don't know. I don't follow Ninja, so he has no appeal to me. But I'm talking about anyone who's built their platform on like I only know who he is because of these articles about him making all his money playing Fortnite. And if people are going to watch him, no matter what he plays, cool. I'm not interested in him per se because no matter what he plays, maybe he plays something else, but he also used a slur and still has a platform. So for me, that appeal was gone. Even if I ever wanted to check him out, the fact that he used a slur on Twitch, didn't really get a slap on the wrist for it or anything, as far as I could see as a viewer or as a person also on the platform, that cut the appeal for me for him. Other people will let anything go. They don't care. Or they're just like, oh, it was a mistake, whatever. Me, I'm more discerning in who I spend my time watching because I've got limited time. And I don't watch Lyric. I know who he is. I don't watch it. Because those giant streams have no appeal for me. Because the cult of personality around huge streamers is actually a turnoff for me. I don't want to watch that. Because people act like they're a celebrity because they do whatever they do on Twitch. Cool. But, like, TwitchCon, if I was not going to be paneling, I won't be there. If there is no option to panel, I won't be there. Because for me, conventions are business. I don't go to conventions, especially in something like TwitchCon, where I'll be like, okay, cool. Hey, Belle, good morning. Right? And it's creepypasta, too. Thanks for the emote. Thanks for the bits, Belle. And Dunk, it's not that I'm discrediting Ninja. Oh, I mean, that's cool. And if he can... I don't want anyone's stream to die. I don't want anyone's stream to end because the game that they're known for right now ends. But, again, for me... But other streamers, let's say someone's not as big as Ninja, and people only come to watch Fortnite, if they even try to stream another game, watch how their viewership tanks and their sub drop counts. Because people are watching them for that game. And if that's all they're known for, what happens to these people that aren't as huge as Ninja or Lyric or whoever? What happens when those games shut down or they don't, or their appeal drops? Or all these fucking games like, where you gotta have your friends with you, you gotta have whoever. What do you do at that point? So, oh my god, thanks for the tip, Tuskegee Air. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you. Yeah, and I actually should change the text on that because for those that don't know, when you say donation, the assumption is it's going to a charity. If you're a streamer, whether you're partnered, affiliate, whatever, you should say a tip or gratuity, honestly. And but Streamlabs and XSplit are set up to say donation, like it says right there, top tip, but the text says donation. So thank you very much. Yeah, multiplayer. Your cornerstones are for your stream. Yeah, like they were super popular for the first couple of months. Right, and that's what I mean. And cool. And again, he was a Halo player. I didn't know who he was, but I'm not in this to follow these super big streamers. I'm not like that. Zero appeal for me. So, but that's me. Other people, if people are gonna watch this dude, no matter what he plays, good for him. I'm glad for him. But, not everyone has that luxury. Not everyone is going to, oh, I know, but, it could be tricky. I don't know if it's tricky legally. Right, so it's like, how do you win? Because a couple people that I watch and I subscribe to, they do a thing where it's like the beginning of the stream is just catching up, like Lucid Fox sit there and does coffee hour. Yes, so Lucid does coffee hour in the beginning, like maybe 40 minutes to an hour just chatting, kind of catching up with the community, and without fail, and these are people that are subscribed to him, and I don't know if they're being funny, if they're serious, or they'll get randos to come in, because what he'll do is he'll have the title is whatever he's going to play, as a title. He's not doing IRL or talk show, and then switching. People will come in, when are you going to game? When are you going to play this? When are you going to play, like he's been playing Mario Tennis? And people are like, when are you going to get to the game? And it's like, this is what he does all the time, but you don't know the community. So you're coming in, or if it's like, if I interact with the chat, like there's games that I can play and I can interact with the chat. Like I can play Dragon Age, any one of them, and be fine. I can interact with the chat because these are games I've played. I can play them in my fucking sleep. But other games like Mafia 3, where there's driving, or I've got to pay attention because I've got to be sneaky, I'm not going to interact with the chat as much. But then you'll get some, oh, you're not paying attention to chat. I said hi, you didn't say hi to me. So, I mean, do you get that with your YouTube stuff?
No, I don't get a whole lot of interaction with my YouTube stuff. You gotta understand, I have 44 YouTube subscribers. Nobody cares.
Okay, everyone, please go follow him on YouTube
Yeah,
so we can get to 100.
cares. And like 39 people who like my Facebook page. So, and that's about the extent of my my social media interaction right there. But I use Facebook to post my videos to other groups and stuff that I'm in.
Yeah.
Music. And I get some feedback like that. And actually I got a lot of people who look at my stuff in the UK because I guess they like techno music over there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my viewership is not in the U.S.
Yeah.
Because I got in the habit of streaming kind of early for U.S. viewers.
Yeah.
So yeah. So any last thoughts from the chat before we kind of wrap it up and find someone to raid? I'm going to run the credits. Hey, Simwife, welcome back. Did I tell you the Simwife story?
No.
So you met Melvin in person. So the reason we call each other Simwife is because I was streaming The Sims, and I made Melvin The Sims, but she'd stepped away to go do something, and I was like, when you put Sims in a house together, it's a funny story. It's cute. So I was making Sims of my subscribers, and made Tiffany in The Sims, and wasn't answering me. I was like, okay, well, if you don't answer, you're going to be my wife now in this game.
Well, there you go.
And so now we're Sim wives. And then her Sim almost burned down the house trying to grill.
Nice.
I know, you went to the store. I didn't know you'd gone to the store, but you weren't there, so now you're my Sim wife. So yeah, because your Sims, for those that aren't aware, in The Sims 4, when you start your household, I didn't. The game did it. It's full autonomy. But your Sims have zero skills when you make a house. And even though there's a perfectly good kitchen I crafted lovingly, her Sim went to the grill to make dinner and started a fire. Yes. It's a cute story. Hey, Amara, thanks for the auto-host, even though we're going to wind up in a minute. I think we're going to throw a host to Shamanam, who, ironically, is playing The Sims. And his Sims, wow, he's, like, having a time with these Sims. But what we're going to do is roll credits. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for a couple hours.
Roll credits.
We're going to roll credits, throw...
For the 2 people watching on my channel, thanks for dropping by.
You're so welcome. So we're going to throw up the chat, the credits, and I'll see you Tuesday. You're very welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Please go give Mondo follows on. Let me throw his YouTube in there. Please get him to 100 so he can have a custom URL.
Yeah, so when I can use it.
Buy critically, and then so we're gonna throw up the credits, and I will see you in Sham Stream. So let's do a Cypher raid. We're gonna roll credits.
Roll credits. And I'm gonna log out here.
And the credits aren't rolling. There we go.
Ending my stream. Good night, everybody. Drive safely.
Alright, join us on a raid over Shamanam. If you got emotes, please use them if you're a subscriber. If not, let's do a raid, not a rave.
Rave.
So, oh, you're so welcome, Hodge. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for everybody who was there, not talking, but also there, just hanging out. We'll do this again sometime, maybe after I get back from BlurredCon or New York next week.
That's something. Oh, Cypher is here!